Hey, what's up guys, my name is Zahir. So in this video I'm going to do a unboxing and a mini review of this Mi TV 4A. Basically this is a 32-inch 720p or you can say HD ready TV, and I bought it offline from Mi Home, which is located in Lower Parel, Mumbai. And guys, I have to say I'm impressed with the TV, but if you want a review, just watch this video till the end. And guys, this TV is available online as well as offline for the price of rupees 14,000, which is quite good. By the way, this is a smart TV, so with the smart TV tag the pricing is quite good. Now with that said, with that clear, let's begin. But before that guys, I have to tell you that I am little bit under the weather, so my voice is also little bit affected by the weather, so please don't mind my voice. After that, as you might already know that I purchased a new lens which is 50mm f1.8 as well as a new light which is a softbox from Simpex, which is a tri-light with a softbox kit. So if you want to see the unboxing and full setup and everything else about those products, I have already unboxed them in Hindi on my Hindi channel, which is Tech Buffet Hindi. I will leave a link of that video in the I button as well as in the description box below. The first link will be of that video. Go ahead and check that out. It's a really awesome video. Let's begin this video. So first of all, let's start with the unboxing. So guys, this is the box, the Mi TV 4A box. On the behind side of this box it says always believe that something wonderful is about to happen, which is really awesome quote. And on the sides you have this sticker where lots of information mentioned over here. After that guys, let's cut this seal and let's open the box. First of all, I got these stands which built in plastic, and after that I got this remote which looks pretty damn good, I would say that. After the remote guys, we got this thermocol. Removing the thermocol, we got this user manual or safety notice installation guide, and in this pouch we got this 4 screws for the stand. Basically you can use these screws to screw the stand in the TV. And after that guys, we got the TV itself. Let me tell you that the TV is very light. This is an engineer guy who is going to remove it from the packaging as well as going to install the stand too. And by the way guys, let me tell you one thing, that I got a worst experience from the service of the Xiaomi, and this engineer guy is very good. There is no problem with this engineer guy. But I bought this TV on 7th July, but I got the installation done on 12th July, so it takes around a week to install the TV. I understand that in Mumbai it's raining a lot and lots of transportation services are shut down, but at least they should have to inform me that they are not able to provide the installation today. But they are saying, sir, we are going to install the TV today or tomorrow, but they haven't installed the TV. The service part of the Xiaomi is very bad, and they told me that if I open the box myself without the service engineer, my replacement warranty will be gone. That means I cannot replace the TV if I got defected TV or any kind of manufacturing defect in the TV. So it's a very bad thing. So after that, after opening it, as you see, this is how you can install the stand. It's very easy. Just put the stand on the place it has some type of indication and screw 2 screws. It's very easy thing. Let's put this TV on the table and let's connect it to the power. After connecting it guys, on the bottom it has only one power button. As you see, when you press this power button, the Mi logo shows up. Then after that, a patch wall logo, and it says Mi TV is about to start. Hi, it says welcome. Follow the simple steps to set up your Mi TV. So let's connect it to the internet. First of all, let's connect to the Wi-Fi. It's really simple. After connecting it to Wi-Fi, it will going to turn on the TV and you will greeted by this amazing interface, which is a patch wall UI, and I really like it. Literally, I really like it. Now it's been more than 3 to 4 days guys since I'm using this TV, and I am super impressed with the TV guys. Let's start the mini review of this TV. So first of all, let's start the review with the build and design. As you see over here guys, this whole TV is built with plastic, which is not a bad thing because the plastic that they use is of very high quality literally. But the build quality of this TV is pretty nice. As you see over here, the bottoms are quite thin too. It's not very thin, like 55-inch TV has very thin bezel, but the bezel on this TV is not that thin and not that fat too. So it's quite good and very good combination. And I have to say I'm impressed with the TV here with the build quality. Now it's not a thin TV at all guys, it's quite thick as you see over here. And this is the IO port. There is very good selection of IO. For example, this earphone jack, then this antenna jack, and then 2 USB 2.0, sadly no USB 3.0, then 3 HDMI port, 1 HDMI supports R. That means you can control lots of devices, for example Fire Stick with the Mi TV remote, which is an awesome thing. Then we got this old TV ports. After that we got this Ethernet jack, which is basically RJ45 jack. It looks pretty good and the build quality of this TV is super impressive. I don't have any complaints guys with the build quality department if you consider the pricing of 14,000 rupees. Now moving to the display quality guys, as you might already know that the display resolution is 720p, little bit higher than 720p. Panel quality is quite good, I would say that, but it's not very sharp or something like that, because it's 32 inch and only HD resolution is not that good and not that pleasing to the eye, because we are working with the 1080p monitors on 21 inch. That means the pixel density is way higher than the monitor, and guys the pixel density in this TV is not that good, I mean not that much, and you have to watch the videos from far so you can enjoy the content. But the quality is quite good. As you see, these are some of the videos and I'm impressed with the quality of the videos guys, especially the viewing angles are super awesome thanks to that IPS panel. By the way, it's a direct backlit LED TV and the video quality is superb. There is no problem in the video quality. I mean, for the price of rupees 14,000, the video quality is superb. Now moving to the sound quality guys, it has the speakers on the bottom, basically 2 speakers on the bottom, and the sound quality from the speakers are quite good. I'm impressed with it, especially when you put it on the table and it will reflect from the table, and it gives you quite immersive experience. But it will not going to replace your sound bar or your sound system guys, but the sound quality is quite good. This is a sample of sound quality guys. I have to say that HDR shots are quite amazing, but when you take HDR photos, they oversharpen your image, but you might have some different taste. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you like the HDR photos of this phone or not. By the way, HDR works very well, but it little bit overspin your photos. This is the only gripe I have. Now moving to the portrait photos guys, I have to say the portrait photos are quite good, but sometimes the blurring algorithm doesn't work properly, so you have to be little careful while photos. Now moving to the UI guys, this is running on Patchwall UI, which is based on Marshmallow Android, which is a very old Android, but it's an Android which is a very nice thing, and the software is quite snappy, I would say. There is not a lot of lags over here, I have noticed over here. I mean, it's quite snappy, and the features are quite amazing in this TV. Basically you can install lots and lots of applications that you want to use. First of all, I have installed this Aptoide TV, which is basically a Play Store for this TV. This TV does not have Play Store, which is very sad thing. First of all, install this Aptoide TV. I will give a link in the description box below from where you can get the APK. Just download that APK, put it in the USB pen drive and connect that USB pen drive to the TV, and then install this APK, which is the Aptoide TV. Open it, then you can install any application from here, for example MX Player, Netflix, YouTube, and download YouTube from here, and that YouTube works flawlessly in this TV. And you can also watch YouTube in that you installed, and from here you have TV Manager, TV Guide, wireless screen. Basically it's a Mira cast thing. That means you can cast your smartphone. In the TV Manager you can install apps, you can deep clean, you can uninstall apps. In the install app you will find the pen drive that you are connected, from where you can install an application. For example, if I want to install this GeoCinema APK, I will just install it from here. Just put an APK in the pen drive and it will going to install in your TV using this remote. By the way, remote is pretty good guys, I have to say, but only problem is this remote is based on IR, not on RF. Basically IR is infrared. That means you have to point the remote every time if you want to use the remote basically. And it has a Miracast too. That means you can mirror your smartphone's display on your TV's display, which is a very nice thing. And you can also play games in your smartphone and it will mirror on the TV, which is also a very nice thing. And I have to say I'm impressed with the Miracast quality. You can watch a lot of content from here, so I have to say I'm impressed. As you see over here, I can watch Amazon Prime in my smartphone and I can mirror it on my TV. It's a very good thing. as you see over here. So I have to say guys, I am impressed with the quality of this TV. In terms of conclusion guys, build quality is quite good. It's plasticky, it's not that bad. But when it comes to cons, the black levels are not that deep. The colors and everything else are good, but not very good or not the best in the class. But for 14,000 rupees, it's quite good. And I have to say I'm impressed with the TV. If you want to purchase it, I will leave a link in the description box below from where you can purchase them. And guys, if you have any question or queries related to this TV, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And if I don't answer in the comment section below, just DM me on Insta. I will definitely answer there. So yeah, after that guys, so yeah, that's all in this video guys. I hope you do like this video. If you did, hit that like button right now guys. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, hit that subscribe button with that bell notification icon so you will be notified when I post new videos like this one. Please share this video with your friends who are considering to buy a TV and who are planning to buy a TV. Please share this video with them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video guys. Bye bye.